Hi everyone, welcome to Paul Programs. Today we're talking about Pokeballs.
A Pokeball is an object used in the Pokemon games to catch, well, Pokemon. We're going to look at how the mechanics behind Pokeballs actually work. We know that a Pokeball must shake 3 times in order for a Pokemon to be considered caught. Many of us remember the shaking of a Pokeball and the click indicating a Pokemon has been caught. We also remember the frustration of trying to catch a Pokemon and having it break out of the ball after that third shake.
Players believe what is required to catch a Pokemon involves level, health, evolution, status, and ball type. Some even believe it's all about how hard you tap A.
What if I told you that this information is only partially correct? Health, status, and ball type are all that matters. Also, what if I told you that each Pokemon has a unique capture rate value? Thanks to the website Bulbapedia, we are able to learn more about what is going on behind the scenes. I'll have a link below to the article. Capture mechanics have greatly changed from red, blue, yellow to today. So we will take a look at Gen 1 and current mechanics. Gen 1 was a simpler time and the catching formula reflects that.
Random numbers were generated based on the ball. If there was a status, it would take that into account as well. If the instant catch thresholds were not met, then it would generate a second random number and compare that to this formula.
If the Pokemon was not caught, then it would run a check to determine how many times a Pokeball would shake. With more current games, things are very different. Using the key stats, we get a catch rate that applies these to the following formula. After this catch rate is calculated, it checks for a catch. When using a Master Ball or a capture rate of more than 255, the catch is successful. If not, then it runs a formula for shakes 4 times. If any shake check fails, then it is not caught. Once all 4 checks have passed, you can claim your prize.
So, what are the key steps to capturing a Pokemon? First, apply a status. Second, get its health low. Third, you're going to want to use a ball with a good multiplier. The stronger the Pokemon, the more important these steps are due to capture rate values. Now that we've taken a look at what's going on behind the scenes, let's look at some code. The code is in C++, but can easily be done in any programming language. We have the prototypes for the methods that will determine catch rate, capture check, and shake checks. Let's take a look at the methods using our formulas first. In the getCaptureRate method, we take our formula from before and plug in values to generate our capture rate. The capture check method takes the rate value from before and ball type to see if a capture has occurred. The last method is the shake check. That is run 4 times to see if a Pokemon passes the check. These methods are the ones driving all the work behind capturing a Pokemon. Now, let's look at the main method. Here we have our values that would be plugged in based on user input. Current state will be our way of tracking the current state we are in, followed by the main game loop. The current states are for tracking creature info, determining damage done, applying a status, and selecting the device used for capturing. Once a user is polled for information and it matches the selections provided, we run our checks. This game loop will run until a user decides to exit. The code is pretty straightforward. It doesn't deal with special generational bonuses or unique ball types. Hopefully this has been helpful to everyone. You can check out the code in the GitHub link below. Thank you everyone for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them below.